I'm Myrna and I accepted the Lord as my Savior when I was 10 years old. We had a very dear, sweet family friend. Her name was Lou St. Paul. I'll never forget her. She took me to her revival at their church, and we were sitting in the back. I just remember Jesus calling my name. To know that the God I understood, I knew God was real from the time I was really little, but to know that he truly knew my name and called my name, it doesn't get any better than that. In 2018, he said, "You need a community." And I was like, "No, I'm good." We're good. He was like, "No, you need a community." And I kept other Christians around me, but I didn't have the kind of community that I have now. And so that's how I came to 1122. In 2019, I walked through breast cancer. And then we knew that the Lord had given us this house. And I was diagnosed with breast cancer when we had the house under contract. But we knew that the Lord had given us this house to share and to glorify him. So when we sat down and said, "We think it's time for us to have a disciple group," and I never expected everything that God has done in less than a year that this group has been together. It's amazing.
We've had people come in and just really pour their heart and soul out to us. And I'm thinking, we don't really know these people that well, but they're not holding anything back. So, and that's got to be God working here. So we have a great, great group. And we've opened the home up, and we will continue to do so long as God willing.
Myrna and I see each other almost daily. And she invited us to her discipleship group. And it was beautiful and welcoming and loving. And then people started to testify at the end of the group. In that moment, it just brought all of us together like a family. And the support and the encouragement and the love to experience with one another is remarkable. It glorifies God, it honors God, and it gives us the opportunity to say, I was blind, no light, and now I see.
I'm kind of new on this city, like in Church 1122. Just moved from Miami. I heard Pastor Joby about joining a disciple group, a community of godly people, The first time I came in, they were so lovely. There's so much wisdom. There was so much love in here, welcoming. And since then, I feel like I can just call them and get to talk to them and come home, come here. It's God who brought me here, honestly. It wasn't luck. It's amazing how God puts everything together. How he lines everything up for the good of his child, because I was seeking for a good family.
In the 1010 initiative, I have watched Mike grow and our relationship grow, our marriage grow to something I never, ever thought. It is more than I ever hoped or dreamed. And then when we opened the house to disciple group, and to see Jason walk in the door with the most beautiful, loved Bible I've ever seen in my life. And to know that he's only had that Bible a year. And to see Susan and her husband come in and to meet them and to hear her story. So the fact that he lets us see all of this and do all of this and do it together was amazing.